Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another episode of the Test of Time series. In the last episode, we consolidated our holdings, built some more infrastructure, teched up to the industrial age. I covered a few things I wanted to mention that I realized I forgot over the past couple episodes, and we found out that there was absolutely no coal anywhere on this. Basically, our entire half of the map has absolutely no coal on it whatsoever. And I ended up having to basically sell, basically give England the technology to be able to like extract coal and then trade for hers because she had two that were like already roaded up. Um, so yeah. Um, so for now, we have coal and can start building railroads, start getting our economy really pumping. Um, and I think I am going to turn down the happiness slider because all of our cities are. I'm probably just going to turn it off completely because all of our cities are perfectly fine. Also going to turn up the tech slider a bit because we are teching a little too slow for my taste. Rite of passage, yes. Yeah. We're probably going to build a bit more of a garrison on my city, so um, yeah, it doesn't like sucker punch me when I'm not expecting it. It will do that. They see a city that's open, they will not hesitate to pounce, even if they like you. Alright, that's electricity discovered. That makes your workers twice as fast. So these cities are lightly different. I'm going to have them build some defensive units, so just to ward off the AI, because they are opportunistic little vultures that will swoop as soon as they smell blood in the water, basically. They can always tell how many units are in your cities, and if they see a city is like empty or close to empty or what have you, they will, yeah, they'll just run on in. Real dick move, but you know, it's a computer. Nope. You know what? You like spare. You see, there's like more than one. This here I can move in. Get. City has. This city has enough units defending it. But it doesn't have an Arcus unit. This unit has enough. Oh. Move someone over there. When I move you, since you're building a new arquebusier yourself, so we have something in there. Yeah, arquebusiers. I don't know what the magic number is for like how many units you want in a city, but I'm gonna go with like 3, I think. Units cost money. I don't think naval units count towards a garrison. Like, they can't fight back against invading land units. Naval units also can't take cities in this game. That wasn't a thing until Civilization 5. Just so you know. the reason why naval units aren't naval play isn't that useful in earlier games. So, you want to upgrade a whole bunch of units at once? Just click like one unit of that type, press Shift U. That will upgrade every unit you have of like the same kind that is eligible to be upgraded. Like it's in a city that has a barracks and has the resources needed to upgrade it, and so on. You can like mass upgrade all relevant units at once. Okay, it's down here. Here. How many? You have 3. All right, that's enough. Well, let me strictly defensive units, so oh, you have just the one. Build 2 more. You have, I think you have just one as well. Yes, so build 2 more. Every seat I have 3 of them, just to be on the safe side. Alright, you already have 3, so you can go back to building Wolf. The AI likes to suggest building defensive units when city's ready to build something new, so hey, told you to build an arquebusier. I told him to build one after the frigate, by mistake. What I wanted to do. What I meant to tell it to do. Audience, yes. Want maps? Sure. AI loves their maps for whatever reason. Even if you have the whole map discovered, they still want to trade maps. I don't know why. They love them. AI and their damn maps. There's a chariot in here. Yeah. How long he was sitting there. Yeah, I just did it again, didn't I? told the city to build its breakfast here after forget or something. Muscle memory can make you do stupid things. Excuse me. Although you don't always need muscle memory to do stupid things. Oh, floor. No. Have your key. God. That's everybody, at least orders to fill up their garrisons. Nationalism, that unlocks riflemen and line infantry. Also mobilize. You can go to your later, but you can basically click on a button that'll let you to mobilize. That will increase all the production in your cities, but it will prevent you from building anything other than military units and military like buildings, and you'll be able to go back to normal until like you declare peace. So if you mobilize while you're at peace, you have to go to war and then sign a peace treaty in order to demobilize, basically. You can draft. You can basically turn one of your citizens into one of these defensive-oriented units. However, they will be at conscript level, which basically means they're the weakest. And even if the city has a barracks, they won't like turn into yeah, they produce conscripts, so they're like the weakest unit, and they won't level up from a barracks. So, and the city also has to be 7 pop or higher. So it's kind of like a desperation move. Like if your city needs more defenders in a hurry, you can draft a couple citizens to fill out the ranks, but they're a lot weaker, and they also cost a pop, and they also make your cities unhappy because people don't like being drafted. They also turn citizens into police officer specialists. They basically reduce corruption a little bit, um, and you can also sign mutual protection pacts, basically like defensive pacts, with another civilization. The way those work is if you have a MPP with another civilization, if either of you gets attacked, then the other joins in on the war. So it's like a defensive alliance. And then there's a trade embargo, which is basically both of you agree that you will stop trading with a third person. I don't think either of those are necessarily very useful for the player, but you will see the AI spam them a lot, so be aware. I think since we unlocked Riflemen instead of Arquebusiers, all our orders to build Arquebusiers got cancelled. Yeah, so if you have like outdated unit in your production queue, like if you have a unit queued up like this, and then that unit like it's obsoleted, like you discover technology that gives you the upgraded version of it, that will disappear from the queue. So be wary of that. Be more wary of that than I was. Um, that was a thing. Do all this all over again. Bear with me. Line of shooting, want riflemen. And we will also upgrade all of our existing arquebusiers to riflemen, and all our equipment to line infantry. I do that just to set off all the animations once. More. Actually, probably should build the aqueduct first, then configuration. We need to. I've escaped without a marketplace for this long. Sometimes I just forget to build a certain building in a city, and then I never end up rectifying that because I think I've already done it. Oop. New muscle memory. I think everyone's 3 cities queue is now in order. With the show. Oh, I don't think there's a way you can turn. No, I want you to build. Right, I want you to build rifleman. Rifleman. Need rifleman. Rifle. Rifles for everybody. Right. You can just build wealth. Butcher Cathedral. Rifle for you, good sir. You. A building, I should say. I all over the place. An epilepsy warning on this episode. Nope, it's not. Alright. Waiting for it there for a second. Alright. Yeah. You definitely want the rifles. You need more. You need more. You need more. Villager, finish your aqueduct first. God, alright. Yes. One rifle. No, you just build both. You. Good. I did it again, didn't I? Alright, alright. navy right now, so well, I keeps asking to build boats. Listen, yeah, they're just gonna sit around sucking up unit support. Gonna take these guys out of the city. That's a little easier to manage. So I was talking about with the holding down shift to speed up the animations of units moving. There that I didn't want. You muscle memory. So some of those guys lying around. Let's see how many other military units I have that are out of date. Alright, I don't have any. Good. So you can see, yeah, these are all the units we captured from the we fought. It's all just workers. English want to talk. No. Not letting you drag me into some conflict with someone on the other side of the world. everybody over to wealth because either they're done building buildings, or they basically just like have enough buildings. And I don't really need any more units. Certainly don't need a naval units right now. So just having them build wealth, which will turn, I think, half or a quarter, quarter of the shields and the shields per turn in the city into gold. But since I don't think we did. If you research economics, that goes from a quarter to a half. I don't think we've researched that yet, if at all. I'll check on the tech tree where it is. Tech tree. It's back here, isn't it? Yeah. If anyone has it, and buy it off of someone. Map, yeah, fine. Little round of trading there, buddy. Yeah. We have that. Lots. Portugal. City, we have that. Lots. England. Here next. Electricity. Buku cash. Gravity. He's in the industrial era with, I think, pretty much everyone else except Japan. As you can see, the little smokestacks on their city. Sorry for Japan. They have 2 cities. Excuse me. Just do wealth. 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 You're building a garrison. Are you? You are not. You can go wealth. Rifle. Good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check who has the highest production so we can build the universal healthcare wonder. Also a new thing with my mod. One of the wonders I changed pretty much all of them. This used to be something else. I think it was cure for cancer. And that gave like 1 happiness to every city. That was kind of it. So I changed it so that instead it gives a free hospital in every city. I think it's a little bit more useful. Just 1 happiness everywhere. rifle. If city's building well, that won't constantly bother me for what to build next, because it's a continuous um, project. City basically only stops doing that when you tell it to. Yeah, you still need one more rifle. Right. The scientific method. So, I want to go for atomic theory next, but to first, once all of this gubbins is done, then find out. Oh, we'll stop trading lines with us. Where it was. Oh. Alright. Now I always do that. I always, like, Clickpedia when I want to look at my advisors. The Good Gnome is currently building Universal Health there. Leon's is second, so have you build Theory of Evolution. What I'm gonna do is turn our science slider basically off a little bit. So, we can control what technologies this gives us, because the way this works is that what would it take for you to build the theory of actually be same number of turns. This wonder works is that whatever technology you're like currently researching while you're like, once this is finished, you get that for free, and then you get to choose another one that you get all free. So like, you want to be researching the tech you want for free when you finish building that wonder. It's a shame we didn't get any scientific leaders, because you can use those to instantly finish a use this to instantly finish any wonder. Yeah, you need rifles. No spices anymore, because one of the things they gave them was a tech and of them do. Um, sure. Yeah. Station. We have and we can build police stations, which are sort of like sort of like a second courthouse. You can build in every city. Also, don't want to build that in your capital. So just like going across the map and doing it city by city, I'm going to do it from this menu. Alright. Sorted. 8 turns. So I think what I do instead is it's time to search 2 technologies. So I think we'll go industrialism and industrialization of the corporation. But hopefully finish those before that finishes, so that we can get electronics and or atomic theory and electronics for free. It's fine. That's good. Factories. Yes, now that we have industrialization, we can build factories everywhere. I was talking about earlier how I want to build the Hoover Dam because they'll make our factories better. These are the factories I'm talking about. So, factory will increase the shields a city makes by 50%. If you have a power plant in the city, the coal power plant I mentioned earlier, and the hydro plant, you can only have like one power plant. So if you have like one building that gives the power plant bonus, basically, then you can't build. Well, you can build another one, but it will like replace the old one. The factory will give 50% shields in any city it's built in. Power plant will double that, so this will give like 100%. Will double the shields in each city. Yeah, these are definitely buildings you probably want to build a lot. But not necessarily worth building in cities with very low shields or cities that are very corrupt. But I'm just gonna build them over anyway because I am too lazy to decide where they're warranted and where they're not. We would just need a rifle. Okay, please. Build a police. Just gonna factory. Finishing this in 3 turns. So that means it will finish before we've... Wonder will finish before we finish Corporation, and you can't research a technology faster than 4 turns. No matter how much science you put in it, that's the absolute minimum, so we're just going to turn the tech off, like atomic theory and electronics, and wait for that to finish, and we'll get those for free. Oh no. Need that. Yes, fine, whatever. Go on. No, absolutely not. Alright, the revolution. See? We were researching, quote unquote, atomic theory, so we get that for free. We choose the next one, electronics. Let's get that one for free. Now we will go back to the tech tree, and we'll go replaceable parts, because that will give us next level of military units. We'll go up to refining, so we can get these offshore platforms. These will add 1 shield to all water tiles. Very good for coastal cities. Don't have a lot of shields on the land. And we're just gonna beeline all the way over to tanks. Tanks are cool. And then we'll pick up light, because that's the last tech we need to our next era, and we don't really need any of the other optional ones. And before I forget, I'm gonna turn this all the way back up to 40%, because just want to make sure we can research all of them at returns each. Hoover Dam. Yeah. It's worth noting the Hoover Dam has to be built in a city, I think, that where you could build a hydro plant. So since we established the Good Doom had a really high field count, we'll just have them build it. Fine. Visiting Vey, which was like highest, is still building its factory. You don't need to build a hydro plant because you'll get one for free once we finish Hoover Dam. You build the iron. Actually, Osaka is second. You build the ironworks. I also changed the ironworks so that instead of needing both coal and iron in the BFC, you just need to have those resources in your trade network and then build 5 factories total across the empire. Other than that, it's works the same. Version. Big boost to production to one city in particular. You should build a hydro plant because you're on a separate continent from the city that's building Hoover Dam, so you won't get a free one. Let's see. You can't build... And I'm not building coal plants because they give too much pollution. Alright, good. We have rubber. I can see, you can see little tires there. We have it, so that means we can build the next tier of infantry units and artillery. Very rare for a volcano to erupt this late in the game. Their eruptions are tied to like the in-game year, so they like erupt after a certain amount of years, basically. So they erupt a lot in the early game, but they don't in the late game. Just curious where all the other rubber is. We got one. We got two. Here. That was under a city. Nope, it was, well, sort of. One there. There. Here doesn't have any. One over there. Over there. There. And down here. A lot more rubber on this map than coal. It's really weird. The hydro. Good. Factory. Factory. Upgrade all those into infantry. Put all these into guerrillas. This isn't guerrilla warfare, not like the animal. Upgrade yet? Fortify. Bro, Romans, that's us. We're winning. Oh. There's F, not D. D will delete the unit. If you delete a unit when it's inside of a city, you'll get a small refund of its shield cost. I think it's like a fifth of the total cost you get back. Or whatever you're building in that city. That won't work on wonders, though. You can't rush wonders with anything other than a scientific leader unit, which you sometimes get. We have like a chance to get one every time you research a technology. Scientific civs have like a increased chance of that happening. You finally have your garrison. Go for a granary. Which means we can build stock exchanges. Not that we really need them, we're making enough money as it is. Right now we're just kind of chilling, max and relax and all cool. Kind of waiting for the next era so we can build the UN and wait and call it a night. That game is always so much less interesting than the early game in 4X's. Usually. If you guys like, want me to make things a little more interesting the late game, like heavy or fights or something, let me know in the comments and I will consider it. Yeah, fighting a lot of wars can get tedious with all the unit micro you have to do. Ready. We're like, we just went over this. His turns are just passing faster because I don't have quite as much to do every time. All our cities are basically have all the buildings they need. Browser as improved as we can improve them. Mining also reveals oil, which is important resource for all of these units. You can see. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Wish other games told you when the AI starts building a wonder. Be very helpful. We get any oil? Yes, we did. All right. We got 2 copies on this island, so it's a good thing we locked down 3 copies on this island. Actually, no, I think that one is in Japan's territory. Yeah. So we got 2 copies on this island, which is good because there are. Oh, there's one here on the mainland. All right. So you're over here. One up there. Seeing if we can make a killing off selling it. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like they got all the coal, but we got all the oil. Alright. So, once they know what it is, we can sell it to them. See. Korea. Ironclads for artistry. All that money for free. Good to trade text because sometimes they'll give you a lot in exchange for one of your own. He's expensive, but no, I don't think I think I'd rather just sell you some technologies. Also start building offshore platforms in our coastal cities. They can get shields off their water tiles. Helps a lot, especially for cities that don't have a lot of shields on their land tiles, or they're like would have a lot of land tiles to work in the first place because they're crowded. Sure. I don't build these in coastal cities, so I kind of have to do it from the map instead of that. Nope. Yes, I know. There it is. probably a way you can select multiple cities at once, but I don't know how. Oh, I know, I just misclicked. God. Yeah, one of these days. Production. Oh, nope, not done with what he's doing. They're not done with what they're doing, I should say. You to have you finish that so you can get to building your own platform. Mr. Alright. Factory already? Guess you do. Sharp platform then. Still doesn't do anything. A lot of texts in this game do absolutely nothing, for whatever reason. I don't know, you could add something into the game that literally does nothing, but I didn't make the game, so. So bad. Right. I'm gonna call it there for this episode. Um, in the next episode, gonna do more of the same. You know, continue to consolidate our holdings, tech up, try to get to Fission soon, and have everyone vote us the winner. So, give a like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the algorithm. Tells YouTube that you know you like my stuff and that other people should be seeing it. And as always, be good, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.